Mechanizm. Unfound sound. 11th dimension. Unfound sound. Mechanism.
The sounds in my head have started again. Good. It helps me think. Focus.
System functions, pistons dunking, current amp to certain sections, moving panels with solar reflections. We instill fear with the gears that move along a groove, frequency smooth. Pop lock the brain to break out the norm and storm like troopers. Take out the enemy command posts, the host expelling viruses like poisonous lies towards us. So I keep thoughts magnetically shielded. I'm in the field with tools, putting up duels electronically. Bombardments done sonically to offset any threat. Mechanism, they list them organized, synchronize the tempo ticks. Emerge from oil slicks, materialize, comprised of boards running 5-volt specs. Essential routine from jolting headsets. Through 8 ohms, ride my chromosomes and DNA strands. Loosen its saliva glands. I take text, turn it into code, model, process it, then unload. And output heavy and hertz, labels sonic tonic. Take a swig and rig rhymes rapid. In any environment I'm adapted.
Mechanistic is the adjective to how we describe our tribe of 3. Willing to free those still trapped in their mechanical ghost shell bodies. Your wires have been tapped, I've hacked into your systems. Look closely in the mirrors for robotic reflections. For now they have your neck noose loose. I've been sent to cease and diffuse your truth. You've been mummified, wrapped with metal. Your state is in abduction, your cranium cuffed, suctioned by magnetic force eruption. Now under construction, indoctrined into religion. Many suffer blinding visions. Look open your eyes. You must realize you've been stigmatized and heist, slaved, engraved on your nickel-plated back. Marked by the beast who flees for attacks. I sonnet made with platinum. I shatter them, have them gather themselves like liquid metal cells. Where I sit and dwell, evil spirits are expelled. I'm that new sonnet, daughter of Israel, direct arch rival of Miss Jezebel. Babylon the Great, in John's revelation she fell. With the second arrival of Emmanuel, my followers stop condemning themselves to hell. Opposing evil ways of life, robotic like men and women against tyranny, rebel and fight. They find a new wealth, it's called system. Their mission is to surprise the common human as an apparition. Finally witness the perfect anachronism. Mechanism, euthanasia's intelligence system.
Like some robotics corporation, I have manufactured thousands of my very own design biomechanical part connections, while organism dissections in my labs are under progression. Hominids are put under subjection. Their pleads, get cruel and rude rejections. So they're doomed. The tunes of my sonic booms fill the room like the fumes of the incense that burns in the presence of the most worthy of reverence. The essence brings intense patience that equates a combination of large amounts of words into sentences that causes huge abrasions. Opening entrances for subliminal messages. I'm creating an army of messengers, persuading them to mention this consciousness that banishes the fallacious. In these vicious ages, it was so outrageous, it became necessary to create this mechanism of praises with phrases. Production in its final stages, last phases ready. Release them out of their incubator like cages. Let them free now, for they have started the new order of the ages. Ages. Okay, men, you have all been created for one sole purpose, and that is to go out and break the confusion that is going on right now. Go now, and teach the ways of the Most High to all. Should know. Have you been watching the Masons news globally? Have been reporting cases of random appearances of tall men with robotic-like faces. Got glowing optics, unorthodox movement tactics. Speaking of prophetic-like topics, they've been spotted traveling around in a cloud like floating objects, surrounded by a blinding light. Finding fright in the eyes of their victims. Their systems were not programmed to feel bad or sad, for they have no hearts. Therefore having no mercy for the thoughts of the lost who have been caught, causing them to focus. Ignore the media's claim that these crimes have been atrocious, for without these biorobotic soldiers, my heretical tortures would have been way more ferocious and dangerous to all life forms in the land or in the oceans. I would be bringing the masses to notion, or setting our people apart from the rest of the new Egypt in the new land of Goshen, where none of the plagues can reach the chosen. None of these plagues can reach the chosen.
Bring the vocal mechanism inside of your soul. Inside your soul. Inside your soul. Let the vocal mechanism inside of your soul. Bring them.
Sound check, 1 2 1 2. Check. Yo, you know what I'm saying?
We're attracting the masses like magnets, while the whole world's facing sadness. We transmit with gladness, through madness and malice. Turn them all into addicts.
Yo,
What's your Spitwad status?
I'm attracting the masses like magnets, while the whole world's facing sadness. I transmit with gladness, through madness and malice. I'll turn them all into addicts. Yo, this is my Spitwad status, check. I've got sporadic movements so confusing that I'll lose men. So soothing it's abusive, abusivo. Many like to call me evil, and all I'm trying to do is bring knowledge to these people, while I'm staying underground incognito. So I'm not exploding, I'm imploding like old Vegas casinos. Buildings crumble, humans stumble over one another, trying to avoid the phonic waves that hover above the surface. And the Most High will allow this to happen for the purpose of hurting those self-proclaimed artists who have become a burden to the learning through tools process. Cause they are the reason why 89% of your brain shows no progress. So I'm on a rhyme quest that gets intense, since I have to handpick my witnesses. Each sentence is a blessing that blends in with your melanin. Your gray matter tends to think that you're dreaming, so it quickly releases serotonin. Yo, that's when you see omens. Wits commence the unfolding, you instantly receive atonement. Many are hoping that I'm lying when I'm rhyming, but with the facts I attract the arriving of Zion, a shaman, a Guatemalan Mayan. I'm striving to spiritually survive in a physical dimension that's dying of whackness. You ask us what's our Spitwad status? Warning, it's been known to cause malice and madness.
We're attracting the masses like magnets, while the whole world's facing sadness. We transmit with gladness through madness and malice, turn them all into addicts.
Yo, what's your Spitwad status?
I'm attracting the masses like magnets, while the whole world's facing sadness. I transmit with gladness through madness and malice. I turn them all into addicts. Yeah, check my Spitwad status. Air fills my lungs from the gladness and adjective informative of my Spitwad status. At this code breaking, vocal cord aching, have my coils baking, heated from the 11th treated tones emitted. Bring your vocals rather sized and fitted, gridlocked in time blocks, creating wall knocks and carpet shakes. Sharpen each take for hip hop's sake, to keep the vibe fresh, fat, live. Cause those harp and harmonics sound aquatic, the strongest stick around the longest. So check with your remedies and feel for your extremities. Contact, make sure you're intact and be ready for that Malo Uno blast back. With cans overflowing a backpack, putting fools in knapsacks cause they're sleeping, keeping papers in stacks, ready for discharge in large caliber projectiles. Lyrical launch pads launching up for miles, suspended in cryogenic states, stacked in wooden crates, sowing smash flashing a rate of splinters at speeds of a sprinter, flowing cold. It's a 24-month winter.
We're attracting the masses like magnets, while the whole world's facing sadness. We transmit with gladness through madness and malice, turn them all into addicts.
Yo,
What's your Spitwad status?
I'm attracting the masses like magnets, while the whole world's facing sadness. I transmit with gladness through madness and malice. I'll turn them all into addicts. Yo, this is my Spitwad status. Check it, watch out. In itself, my semantics have become a form of mathematics, where every single one of my words is drastic and tragic when I add it to the patterns of drum beats that are blasted. After my attacking, I'm having those views still standing, held captives. Surround them with sound barriers and have them bury what's left of the other thousands of MCs that now rest in eternal death. I can't stand the rotten flesh stench, so hurry up, this place is a mess. At the same time, I bless those who profess mental conquest and common sense, those who know the irrelevance of material possessions, the dollar cents. This interference of static compressed has been intense, so I developed my Spitwad status as a defense to cleanse those martyrs who have been infected with the virus associated with whackness, which causes your lack of confidence to lose consciousness of what you express. Therefore you transgress in my temple, where I manifest perfection and the traveling of dimensions. Not to mention my intention in this profession is to make sure that the whack never again have recording sessions. Never again.
We transmit with gladness, madness, and malice.
But you failed. But no match. But you failed. But no match. But no match.
A new sonnet, euphonic euthanasia has finally struck the surrounding area. It's sickening like diphtheria. God must have forgot to bless America. Y'all should have called upon Yah for this painless death to stop. First you must repent. Second, give up your democratic capitalist government. This land's inhabitants must be treated equally, or you'll pay for your inequities. Soon, your earth will be nothing but a memory in the creator's dreams. As peaceful as my cause may seem, you shall never be redeemed. From now on, you'll fiend for the queen of frequencies to please your ears and her walls, causing harmonious hums in your eardrums. I fear none of the things that may come. Who would have thought your destruction would be brought upon by a woman with the blood of a goddess? Not reserving my comments, there's no escaping my verbal comments.
First I burst into flames like Ditch Queen Duck. Reconstruct body and soul through meditation. Earth's first natural born Super Saiyan, gathering the 7 powers of the Dragon Balls. Egypt the great horror and the Tower of Babel falls. Babylon calls and Sodom and Gomorrah. I implore ya, don't ever tempt me, or gather a military council in order to conspire against me. I've sent the angel of death to your doorstep, swept from upon the face of the earth. When I disperse first, your curse were plagues and viruses, infecting arms, legs, and irises. Respiratory system fails, and I prevailed, held as divine ruler of the galaxy. Trapped to act eternally within a virtual reality. Matrix on the 13th floor, or leave them trapped within their own mentality. But know what dreams may come will only bring them fallacy. Battle me, you and what army? Only electromagnetic pulse from Nibiru can harm me. Much respect to the ELO, I'm the one like Neo. I see no reason for their lives to remain. Change the program that's programming you to do what you do with your biocomputer. The future is here and now presently. I avoid your existence if you threaten me, reppin' thee 24 elders who have been summoned. For the last days are here, and Armageddon is surely coming. Tribal jumping, war chant, Wing Chun stance, Muay Thai, I and I, Ethereal, Anunakai, till I die. With the raised fist, yo, there's no escape.
There's no escape in this. No escape. I feel like breaking to this. No escape. There's no escape. There's no escape in this. Hey, make me a tape of this. There's no escape. There's no escape in this. Fresh scratch with the wrist. No escape. There's no escape. There's no escape in this. Grab your cans and bust with us. There's no escape. There's no escape in this. No escape.
Faster than you can blink. I think thoughts that'll make you sink. In these Vegas deserts surrounding sands quick. You heard me rip, and ever since the random flicks of my image in your vision when you're lit has your wits split into bits. There's no escaping this. It's confusing how this fusion is released when you expect it the least. Your energy's decreased. You feel as if your existence is about to cease. But at birth you were injected with a permanent brain disease by the beast, baptized into death, brainwashed by a priest. On unclean animals you feast. You would worry about beats, and I get loose to just a mere stomping of feet. Your defeat is about to become a small piece of history. Can you solve the mystery? I descend of a supreme being, the punisher of all unclean. How dare an earthling try to battle me? You can't win, you'll perish rapidly. You were made to be weak. Sorry, but sadly, that's mankind's reality. So, I'm always in your midst, butterflies in your stomach pits. When you realize that there is no escape in this. There's no escape in this.
I'm draping this sound that's bound for an underground crown. Cause I'm loyal, I treat beats royal. Nothing slows me while I'm composing random anthems with lyrics like legs at fish. Accurate as a swish within rims. Half a 360 grins. Arms transform to trash compactor bins. Record shows 11th win. Recording till there is no end. So grab a thin and hit up a notice. It's time to grow this among us like a fungus. And let the tongue bust tricks within confinements of the lips as we rip. Spraying like those fat tips. Pressurized. Letting go 332 PSI behind this flow. There's no escape in this. No escape. I feel like breaking to this. No escape. There's no escape. There's no escape in this. Hey, make me a tape of this. There's no escape. There's no escape in this. Fresh scratch with the wrist. No escape. There's no escape. There's no escape in this. Grab your cans and bust with us. There's no escape. There's no escape in this. No escape. No escape.
think we should revert back to only the strong survive. Cause right now, only the rich are truly alive. Strive towards inner health, wealth, and knowingness of self. Wealth of material matter doesn't matter. Foes scatter when my flow splatter. Cadavers get resurrected. Lyrics are infected as the beat gets dissected by the one. Milo logic, dak, logical lam. A logical calm, Olam Cade made bombs. Detonating bass tones. As 24 elders roam, we waste clones. My palms radiating pure energy. Vastly enhanced by the earth's solar symmetry. A perfect synergy. Dependency on your chemical addictions is neurotic. I deal solely with the earth and stick strictly to the chronic platonic relationships with harlots and Jezebels. Searching hell for the angelic and casting stones and wishing well.
Right after what I started to find out, having not a doubt, time is now to replenish the earth with food for thought. Those who Took a vow for my cause can never be caught. I'm sought by the government, they want to harm the men I'm rolling with. Just cause we're exposing their stolen myths. While many chose to go with it, we grow with it, knowing things. We represent the chosen children, kindred spirits. I'm plagued with the chilling images of those under strict restriction. Future martial law visions, it's the call for mechanism to diminish all non-compatible systems, all evil isms. Opposing our wisdom would not be wise, for there are many lies out there, and why not be aware? Israelites are in despair, but you can't lose hopes. I know anything goes, but our words can save you all, folks. If you just listen and witness my microphone begin to glisten while I'm spitting non-fiction words that were written on stone tablets. Elder ancient, Messiah's advocate for those with the hearing impairment. Yo, after the show I'll hit you off with a pamphlet. All the answers in it. What else do you need?
Consider us an industry disturbance. Soundwave turbulence. Consider us an industry disturbance. Soundwave turbulence.
Cause devotion to so much turbulent motion.
I search it with my brain's current.
Everyone hush your mouths and listen to the unfound sound. Mechanism lets out 24 together aloud. Crowds surround to hear cold sounds rain down. Wave turbulence emerging in. Your establishment's absent, a spirit is present. Why are you also defensive? Can you handle the presence of the Met heads? 11 heads, breaking unleavened bread on Passover, and every single dish is kosher. Home potions cause devotion to so much turbulent motion.
I'm not a clone, so you can monitor my vital signs and judge me on typical crimes. I'm ringing your door chimes, ding dong, bring it on. Let's strip the vicinity into insanity and gradually level the city until the dust settles. So grab your pencils and stencils, design your war tactics and analyze past tricks of your adversaries. But don't keep your eyes on my size. You won't win out of ideas cause your bulb went dim. I search it with my brain's current. Who'da known the fact? My amplitude's blowing out your rack. I'm a heavy cinch sack. Package up your garbage and throw you to the back. Adding to the pile, I stay idle with rhymes, ready to rip apart any sound wave like a dart. Aimed at the lame, hung up in a flame, leaving MC stain for not ingesting even a grain of those hip-hop nutrients. Check it. Your skills are defective, infected virus strains maintain their induced effect until no juice is left. Dehydration of your innovation leaves me in a speculation. You're a weakling.
Dig deep into the surface. You ain't never heard this. We found the sound for a purpose. Consider us an industry disturbance. Unfound sound wave turbulence. Consider us an industry disturbance. Sound wave turbulence. Consider us an industry disturbance. Sound wave turbulence. Consider us an industry disturbance. Sound wave turbulence.
My evidence is irrelevant since I'm a heretic and a skeptic, but a prophetic Semitic. That's one on them respected. They know that I'm a descendant of those creators that descended of the heavens, representing the one with the 7 stars in his right palm. To all turbulence I bring calm while I just recite a song.
Dig deep into the surface. You ain't never heard this. We found the sound for a purpose. Consider us an industry disturbance. Unfound sound wave turbulence.
Everyone hush your mouths and listen to the unfound sound. Mechanism lets out. Can you handle the presence of the Met heads?
I search it with my brain's current. Who'da known the fact? My amplitude's blowing out your rack. Package up your garbage.
Consider us an industry disturbance. Sound wave turbulence. Dig deep into the surface. You ain't never heard this. We found the sound for a purpose. Consider us an industry disturbance. Unfound sound wave turbulence.
Some people have a way with words.
Diverse with a reverse way of thinking, inking in penciled images. Stress, toss is where the scrimmage is. The onslaught brought on by wrought iron cans tends to emanate of a movement from your friends and sends a message encrypted when we flipped it. Cause my wits swoop like whips and like tits and hips, a natural enjoyment when I deploy demand creation from the depths of the 11th dimensions. Audio assault vault sitting underground like a mine waiting to detonate on time. Cause I let my skills resonate in my brain and they maintain their posture. Line them up on my roster, then let loose an array of color bursts, leaving your visuals in tones of gray. Colorless, adult life, no sharpness. Others control you with the hardness, keeping you in place, feeding you water like a flower in a vase. But you don't grow, just dwindle over the rim, gasping for air. I sit back laughing, I don't care. Let you burn and shrivel when the sun scorches. I'll be atop a temple with torches, waiting to jump off the sword like the phoenix. No illusions, no stage tricks.
Are you unworthy to listen to the words of the worthy? I have fathered and mastered the actual art of fighting without fighting. It's like surviving in a battlefield, using words as weaponry and positive thoughts as shields. You hit them with something that they can really feel internally. You have them yelling, stop it, your verses are burning me. The facts are hurting me. In fact, if someone approaches violently, I crush them silently but sonically. With my writings that are expressed with irony, a fiery energy that's powerfully released, and by all means is meant to be one of the most used tools to defeat the beast. Currently, the consciousness levels I've reached allow me to unite extreme amounts of peeps. They came to listen to what I have to teach. They really love it when I preach. Elder ancient heretic, a Hebrew elder priest, ascending to the heavens through an ionic beam. Seen by most, I got them believing I'm some kind of Holy Ghost. I don't like to boast, I just take notes on what I'm told to channel to this planet's inhabitants by the utmost. And while I witness how this knowledge soaks in, I begin to administer this hip-hop medicine. Its origin, Las Vegas, Nevada, 11th dimension, where Unfound sound is spending their days finding ways to explain to the depraved that this method we had to create just to elevate.
Let's face it, some people have a way with words.
Words of the worthy. The words of the worthy. It's the words of the worthy. You should never despite the thoughts that's written from the inner light. It's people we have to fight for our rights. Using knowledge and love to stay above instead of falling below. In my head I hear a serve echoes. So when I talk, crowds gather and settle. Beat my level of conscience while meditating. Though my spirituality is levitating. Y'all bless what I've mistaken. Most respects to the ancient, knowing hell's awaiting. For all you worshippers of Satan, I climb the stairway to heaven. I'm not forsaken, waiting patient, no demise. If you don't know me well, look into my mother's eyes to realize that I'm wise. No time for lies, just overstanding with open palms towards the sky. Trying to focus for further notice. Then you look inward and outwardly. Pause in reality, mute this sound, silencing. Listening to the universe, point out stars, planets, Jupiters, and Mars. Imagine life in flying cars, electric instead of iron bars. Eyeball scanners, beaming proof, beating you in bars. Fuck ID cards and robotic security guards. Soon sentinels on chaotic computer chips will cause implants and invent the beast system by the beast. And then devices so permanently around the neck piece. Try to take a piece, boom, no head piece. It's over. Words of the word. Words of the word. Serpiko 24, don't hurt me.
Yo, no changes here, I've implemented 11th demented dimension, committed to excellence like the Raiders. Elders keep it moving like conveyors, utilizing strength to our fullest ability, immobilizing your power to compete with thee. Spend my life dedicated to training and slaying weak performances. I'll be the rigor mortis in different forms and so before opponents. Understand please, we're more potent. Turn me up in the components while I gather the elders and chant an omen. We'll stay calm before the storm in. Archangels here for warning. Destruction of the world from famine to global warning. Before the next child unborn and lives in a nightmare, old enough to stare in the sky, prepared asking why is there death on a pale horse riding? Loyal citizens abide in martial law. Yo, how in the world did they dodge Shishima's claw?
Thousands of poems, 14 lines are recited by the wise. To roam worldwide, some will look starry-eyed, mesmerized. Many will look wild-eyed, seriously afraid to die. Why? Maybe because the lies piled up so high that they reach the skies. The word we might be, the heaven-sent plagues of death, in forms of sonnets. Words that get under the skin, causing hives, and smiting the firstborns at night. My aura's light alone takes the sight from the all-seeing blind. Our words have been considered so worthy, the worldly will feel the need to kneel when they understand that the words of the worthy are for real. Dust off your feet beforehand as you enter in through the doors of the Aquarian Age. Inner rage and rampage must be erased before you taste the sweetness in the air and prepare to witness the Messiah, a water bearer. For wicked fire deeds, know that the age of Pisces will soon drown. 2,000 years already down. Time tells us now to make a spiritual vow. Powerful hearts are mandatory for glory. In the age of Aquarius, it's a quest for righteousness. Escape the tempter and the temptress, and leave distress behind. Use the seventh energy center located in the head, also commonly known as the mind. Mental moral victories will bring you peace, release you from the beast. So wipe your feet before stepping in on liquid concrete. Currently, the waning period is still 159 years in actuality until the Aquarian Age. 2,000 years only estimates, but judgment days are today. Change today and make a way from yesterday. But what if 159 years means 1 year? Be ready, cause who knows? Be prepared and be aware of the deadly shadows of Lucifer's beautiful stare. I've been there. I've seen Satan's flare. No one really cared, but that never mattered to me. In my quest, I was scared and lonely. Yet having the mentality of there's nothing that can happen that can hurt me, I found myself turning into someone worthy of. Disturbing the burning of their illuminated torches. Found 24 elders and joined forces.
I am the ancient heretic L. I am the Libra liberating liberty by balancing right and wrong intelligently. In this new Aquarian age, I found a new sound that came with 360 degrees of straight change. Amazed at my new accomplishment, I started losing so many friends, having so many family arguments. I guess they were not yet used to my new humbleness. With my true wife, I was blessed, and my children. So tell me, who can contest that Yah is immense? His voice is whispering and no one is listening. The plagues you are witnessing are written in your Christian Bibles literally, for the liberal liberties you have been harboring with your false sense of freedom policies, giving way to adultery, harlotry, pornography, sexual immorality, just to name a few. And what do you do when the media lies to you and gives you worthless celebrity issues to entertain you? Our unfound sound is that new breakthrough in communications. True explanations are given. And to the Creator, many thanks I'm giving. Cause with spiritual uplifting I was gifted. So I'm living with an addiction to my position and my teaching mission. By understanding the scriptures and the encryptions encrypted on the walls of ancient cities, I was blessed with energy of Elohim entering in me. Swiftly, I became as powerful to my people as Ayatollah Khomeini. The meaning of my words and the fearing of the words from the curse had the people screaming, beaming to hallucinate from the fungus on their vegetation. Nothing but herbal medication, plus 24 hours of meditation. That's when in the form of a soul, I gave him an explanation that through possession I had received. It was a message from the Elohim, and it reads, you are to unite with the 3 and 3 sevens. After your repentance, you will witness my presence amongst you. Therefore, you are safe, no matter what it all comes down to. I fell to the floor after from my body the spirits left. Still feeling possessed, I got up feeling infinitely blessed. What's crazy is that now I don't even stress, even though I'm still oppressed.
Put you in your place. Feel the doom from the boom. Motherfuckers. Feel the doom from the boom. Motherfuckers. My afterlife and past life is monogamous. Preposterous, don't even waste my time. We're all wasted by time. Open the book look vagina divine and get an open mind, a warning incompetence. Then evacuate the continent. The mark of the beast is in effect on your consciousness. I'm using my opus talents, opulence, and balance inside the 11th laboratory. My oratory is self-explanatory. Hard to be collided, never one-sided. The undivided should appreciate the knowledge provided and get to know your goddess and remain modest. I see right through that ass with binoculars and thermoptics. Flipping topics during an eclipse until I'm done in modern Babylon. I remain earthbound, worldly profound with pronouns running sounds into the ground. Awakening under your wonder in 7 summers. I'll send you on a road in the cold to conquer your soul and take control. The mind, the elders are here in due time. In due time.
Excite particles to an unstable state and watch matter deteriorate. Sunken like a pumpkin battered by a bat. Confidence oozing out like slime, you're losing and running out of time. Grab your law books and grow claws and use hooks to climb pinnacles. And moving lines cause it's critical. Movement is detected so easily, even please be documented and tagged. Snagged out the living space and catch a case and disappear without a trace. Where's the clues? Your eyes stuck to the paper with a couple of glues. Let's see, I'll use Elmer's and Super Duper.
Yo, it's purified. Completely purified. Completely, I say.
Yo, I'm a Jedi walking around, cut niggas up with a samurai, leaving you armless, less you attracted to other sections. Cut niggas in sections, my lyrical wound got you getting mad. Slap you in your writing pad, slap your dad. My whole shit's just way too fucking mad. With whack names and misspelled words, pocket patch you wearing nerves. Got you finding my words, getting high on the herbs. I destroy you like a herd of cattle. Why even battle? You're choking from a snake cause you swallow it started from the rattle. Your crews are so fake, so don't even hesitate to crush my styles. Scared, got you all running across the now. Slap you like a child for committing a party foul. Staple your drawers and your balls and kick you in your face and knock you on the ground.
You ain't fucked up now. No, you done fucked up now, don't you? Till the fucking earth turn inside out. You ain't gonna know who the fuck we are and where we're coming from.
11th dimension, the men heads. Check it out, yo. Record sales pales in comparison to receiving composed tones from Elo that we use to dispose of my foes. We grow, glow, and flow with each note. When I speak, y'all's already spoke. Action verbs that'll disturb and provoke folks to trade their silly dreams of hope for screams and chokes. Is this a joke? Nope. Each stroke of my pen sends a whirlwind of emotional currents. The world begins a new struggle with their spiritual and pure sense. I really think my paper and my ink together mix the potion needed for the disease at hand to be treated and deleted. In the end, many will start to feel it. So silence when the men heads are meeting. When we're meeting, ain't no secrets in here. Secret societies out there. The year 2001, wake up. Wake up. The men heads, we out.
Motherfuckers.
I know that sound. It is the voice of the Council of Elders, keepers of the wisdom and power.
Just for my sonic hits. You hear me coming and you wanna dive in the deepest abyss. The heretics will soon start to scan and implant many discs of my shit in your larynx and start to repeat what I say like you my prophets. Now only sound waves will come out of power sockets. The most high repentance is demanding. I have come to warn the righteous of giant rocks of granite and brimstone slamming into your planet for taking it for granted. Yahweh says he's had it, and he sent me to distort your sonic industrialized force with static. My life's current depression is manic. Tired of worshiping your church's satanic mannequins. Panic when you see the dark cloud following you in your time of sin. Realize the lies inside the orifice of pride. Titans will collide, it's the ending of time. For your spiritual crimes, 24 elders combine and bring the final genocide.
Levitating stones in the valley to dry bones. Poems rise you like Winona, meditating within the vortexes of Sedona, using the Earth's energy grid to generate power to devour planets, challenging the Earth's strongest inhabitants. It's the Saiyans covenant, destroy the synthetic illuminate flagellants established by the savages. Rip through my arch nemesis Galactus, plummet the silver circle with pure inertia. Stone the sorcerer, I'm the conqueror, master my chakras. Trumpets please, fall to your knees. It's Jubei, Habiru, Doomsday MC, sent here to battle you. Almighty rap saying that'll damage you. travel through sound waves, conveying thought waves into massive tidal waves. Prepare the mass graves for my arrival.
Undenied, I glide through restricted airspace with beats laced. Radar detects a fake star in apparent simulation for the course destination. Prepare the battle flare, which will signal invasion. Just to give them a microsecond to realize it. Fate has been decided that the beat we ride it. Like slick floors, flows wet like seashores when they pound on stones. With unknown shapes created, brain imagery rated. Hell of lyrics heavy faded. And effects select, which is used for submission. When you listen, it's then time to give them a shakedown. Tremble in when I grin, pull the pin, disinflate your whole soul. Wipe out your goal of premeditated nature and state your last words of anguish. It must be the strangest feeling. I never felt them, just dealt them like a dealer. In your box, I have you encased with silicone sealer.
Bring the final genocide.
We're taking this from tropics to optics above your ozone. As provocative topics are focused upon my flow zone. And it goes on forever till climbing inside. We're gliding by demon steeples lurking with genocide. And when I ride into the sun, it's the freedom of a captive. Unveiled before the holy grail before I grab and smash it. Havoc flows throughout the churches of mass. Genocidal revivals provide band-aids for the gaseous. Stolen legacies of man drop upon your ass. And the sequence moves and frequencies to flip chaotic mass or matter. So does it matter? You've been shattered inside. Why hide from this final genocide? 24 elders combined. Why hide? It's the final genocide.
Yeah. Realize the lies inside the orifice of pride. Titans will collide. It's the ending of time for your spiritual crimes. 24 elders combined and bring the final genocide. Realize the lies inside the orifice of pride. Titans will collide, it's the ending of time for your spiritual crimes. 24 elders combine and bring the final genocide.
24 elders combine. We bring the final genocide. What? Final genocide. 24 elders combine to bring the final genocide.
Realize the lies inside the orifice of pride. Titans will collide, it's the ending of time for your spiritual crimes. 24 elders combine and bring the final genocide.
Entering the atmosphere, I don't melt.
My mind's madness covers the earth realm and takes the masses by storm. As an ancient heretic is airborne in the form of a giant proton. I combine 5 elements to form a beatable like Voltron. Black magician magnetizing the fragments of your neurons. So now you're nervous, you're feeling as if your life has no purpose but to serve me in my state of disturbance. Your thoughts are hid behind curtains as you become submissive to ionized radiation or currents from turbulence in my brain. Pain is but a mere fraction of what is to blame for your insanity. Most of it was caused by Christianity. The high levels of mescaline pumped into your body have you wanting to take a shotty and take out everybody. Your lips try to mumble prayers to a fake savior. You start convulsing, it weakens your pulsing. So I modify your behavior like Project MK Ultra, which is a mind control vulture, like the Korean War soldiers. To mind dominion, I mold ya. Make any sudden movement and I'm on ya, upon ya. Sense a certain thirst and hunger. Think of us as an energetical, heretical force that you're under. Therefore, the only thing you eat and drink is wonders. Yo, you should have never taken the ways of the fucking whoremongers.
Smoky to a roach, I coach, eliminating, invading entities, blending these faucet flows to the highs and lows of the track. Crack, break on normalities, create anomalies and abnormalities, displaying how far my realms get. So put on your helmet, I pelt like an asteroid belt. Enter in the atmosphere, I don't melt. Heat resistant with methods non-existent, created in an instant. I'm like Insta-tune, my skills of service to keep a proper flow of words with my lyrics. Possessed by my own spirit, cleared with the essential potential. It was meant for and more, soar 4 feet, levitated. At all time I'm faded, that's why rhymes and beats transform like clouds in a storm, forever changing, ranging from tight to fat, never out this category. I'm explanatory like a story, Marlo's biography into rhymes, fermental photography, so I seek to express through painting a picture with a million words and instruments, with intents to represent the dement mind state.
Yo, turn on the news real quick. This is crazy.
They are reporting now that there are random components of unfound sound roaming all around the planet. The world is facing a very dangerous famine, and I've been sent by the Anunnaki to examine the weak brains that are damaged from my everyday's average savage attacks. No longer hold it back. Go ahead, grab hold of your loved one. The sonic warheads are about to crash on your land as I release indignant wrath on my mic, which with a standard acts as a staff that can instantly turn rain into ash, cries into laughs. Many of my victims in the past have now taken a different path. The few who tried to last felt the blast of the catastrophic spells that I cast. And the heretic will never stop the poaching on those clones who lack the frequencies to contact. Nothing, they can't contact nothing.
Blasting beats from a cannon, I'm attacking on my own island, stranded. Never landed, H2O level began rising. Realizing the threat, I set to execute with force and throw off course incoming negativity before it lands and pollutes my activity. The only force I need to hold me down is gravity. While shooting my hip-hop Gatling, check the bombs we sling behind a barricade of some sort. No one's ever invaded my fort. Well prepared for an onslaught from a conspiracy plot. I'll continue to display thoughts in a creative manner. My brain's a year, month, day planner, setting my own standard, using tools on fools who didn't suspect it. A little intellect with practice and malice, I splatter this concept to intercept your perception of who we are. By far.